It is always a pleasure and an honor to share with you the superintendent highlights as they address and identify and, of course, highlight all the wonderful things that are taking place in Richland School District 2. Because of time, of course, I could not highlight every single thing that is taking place, so we have condensed it for the purpose of this meeting, but also for the purpose of sharing with our community so that you are fully aware of the wonderful things that are taking place in our district. So they are organized around our 4 core values: learning, character, community, and joy. And so let's begin the highlights, of course, with the cornerstone in Richland School District 2, and that is with learning. With the first recognition, I get to highlight Ridgeview High School and the Richland 2 R2I2 Student Innovation Center all at once. Faith Aiken is a senior at Ridgeview High School who takes specialized courses at the R2I2 Student Innovation Center. She has been selected as a 2022 national recipient of the Award for Aspirations in Computing. Faith is one of 400 students nationwide being recognized by the National Center for Women and Information Technology. She has demonstrated excellence in her STEM classes, earning career and technology education completer status for engineering at Ridgeview and taking 4 STEM classes at R2I2. She is also on the Ridgeview robotics team, was a student lead on the R2I2 Samsung Solve for Tomorrow team, and served as a student facilitator in last year's Students for Equity Education Summit hosted by Digital Promise. Faith was recognized in 2021 as the South Carolina affiliate of NCWIT regional winner for aspirations in computing. 10 Westwood High School computer science students earned level 1 of IC3 Digital Literacy Global Standard 6 certification last semester. This foundational certification in information technology was originally developed as the Internet and Computing Core certification, hence IC3, has undergone a number of transformations over the years. There are 3 levels of certification, each collectively assessing knowledge across 7 competency domains. Achieving industry standard certification makes students more marketable in career searches. And the students who earned level 1 are Jalen Evans, Jasmine Graham, Anthony Givens, Maya Jones, Emmanuel Parsons, Xavier Sneed, John Taylor, Sydney Thompson, Malachi Whitmore, and Caitlin Williams. Several students are currently working on the steps to certify at level 2 and level 3 and they are expected to complete them by the end of the year. The Anne Frank traveling exhibit is on display at Westwood High School. Teacher cadets at Westwood are hosting tours during the day throughout March 9th. A community event called An Evening of Hope is also scheduled for March 10th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the school's auditorium. In the area of community, Richland 2 will close out Black History Month with a celebration of people who have made significant contributions to Black history and culture in our community. The district's Black History Month honoree program takes place on Monday, February the 28th at 6 p.m. in the R2I2 Conference Center. The 2022 class of honorees are for arts and music: Kirsten Claiborne, choral director at Blythewood High School; Andre Delaney, songwriter and recording artist; Antonio Kenyon, media production coordinator for Richland 2. In the fields of education, we have Dr. Walter B. Curry Jr., founder of Renaissance Publication; Joseph Bias, the general counsel and special advisor to the president of Midlands Technical College; Dr. Derek Wise, South Carolina State University State Program Leader for Education, Innovation, and Support; Dr. Joseph Watson, retired Richland 2 administrator. In the fields of public service, we have Dr. George Ashford Jr., lead pastor at Journey Church; Tamika Isaac Devine, attorney and former City of Columbia council member; and Michael Tolliver, owner of Tolliver's Barbershop. And in the field of health, science, technology, math, and engineering, we have Ashley Edwards, co-founder of Iconic Sport Performance; Dr. Kimberly Mulligan, Assistant Dean for Inclusion, Equity, and Diversity at Auburn University College of Science and Mathematics; Dr. Henry Marion, retired physician, Lexington Medical Family Practice, Northeast, and Dr. Jason Williams, assistant professor of pediatrics at Ohio State University and pediatric cardiologist at Nationwide Children's Hospital. The character portion of the report focuses on the 7 mindsets. Kelly Mill Med Pro Middle School is using the character education initiative called the 7 Mindsets. The 7 mindsets are: everything is possible, passions first, we are connected, 100% accountability, attitude of gratitude, live to give, and the time is now. Kelly Mill Med Pro infuses the 7 mindsets into its STEM M, which is science, technology, engineering, arts, math, and medical club day schedule. Amaria Wilson, an 8th grader who is a member of the medical club, says what she enjoys most about STEM M Club Day is that it gives students the opportunity to find careers that interest them. She said it shows how different people with different skills can go into the medical field. Amaria says she is learning how everything is possible. And now for a little joy. The rookie teacher of the block. The first-year teacher, Victor Collins, is cooking his way into the hearts of many Spring Valley High School students. Since coming on board last summer, Mr. Collins, a culinary arts instructor, has already received 2 award recognitions. Faculty, staff, students, and parents at Spring Valley named him the Teacher of the Month for September 2021. Now he has been named the district's Rookie Teacher of the Block for February 2022. The Rookie Teacher Award is sponsored by H&R Block, a dedicated partner of Richland 2. Mr. Collins says, from day one, Spring Valley and Richland 2 have felt like home. He is a part of the district's Premier 100 initiative, which was created to broaden the diversity of male teachers of color in the classrooms. Richland 2 has the best basketball prospect in the nation for the class of 2023. And if you haven't seen this young man play, I would encourage you to do so. Ridgeview High School junior G.G. Jackson is ranked as the #1 basketball prospect for his class. Ranking service Rivals.com has placed the 5-star recruit who stands 6'10" at the top of its list of 150 players. He is averaging 22 points, 10.9 rebounds, 2.2 blocks per game this season, and has a plethora of college scholarship offers. I have my finger crossed for one school and one school only. The Westwood High School girls basketball team has the Region 4A Coach of the Year and Player of the Year. Coach Gregory Baldrick has led his team to 5 region championships in a row, and this is his 4th time being named Coach of the Year. Jessica Woods, another outstanding student athlete, if you hadn't seen her play, you should definitely make an opportunity to do so. A junior at Westwood High School is the Region 4 4A Player of the Year. Last week, she hit a major milestone, scoring her 1,000th career point. To end my highlights tonight, I want to make our students, employees, and parents aware that SCDHEC released updates to the school guidance regarding COVID-19. And I just released some of these updates. As you may remember, the district announced last week that we are moving up our plans to meet with our local medical experts as a result of the updates. DHEC announced at that time, I am meeting with members of the Superintendent's Health Advisory Committee this week. In addition to the updated guidance from last week, we will review these latest changes with the group. We appreciate the patience of our students, employees, and parents while we determine the best course of action for Richland 2 in the coming days. We will endeavor to provide you all with an update as soon as possible after the meeting. Thank you so much for allowing me to share these highlights with you at this time.